Supporting Patients of Courage is more than just sponsorship for us. It's a reflection of who we are and the values we stand for: compassion, empowerment, and community.
I was born with a condition called Treacher-Collins syndrome, where some of the bones of the face and the jaws are underdeveloped. Your cheekbones and your lower jawbone, and then your middle ear bones can also be underdeveloped, which affect your hearing. Had my care at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, under Ian Jackson, who is my plastic surgeon. A lot of doctor's appointments and surgeries to improve both the function of my jaw and my speech and also my breathing. I'm a pediatrician. I thought I could bring my point of view of being a patient to being a doctor. I think it translates to my bedside manner. Like, I feel I have a good bedside manner, and that's because of interacting with all these different medical professionals as a kid and a young adult. There's a book called Wonder. It's about a kiddo with Treacher-Collins syndrome who is homeschooled up until 5th or 6th grade, and then he goes to school for the first time with other kids. It hit home for me. I cried when I read it, and then they made a movie about it. A bunch of people with facial differences were posting about the movie and about their craniofacial journey. I started typing my own post, and I actually mentioned this in the Facebook post. I tried to commit suicide twice in high school, my senior year, 2 weeks apart, because I didn't really see a future, or I didn't understand why I had to deal with what I had been dealing with. It got a lot of likes and recognition, and it got shared thousands of times. And so that moment was kind of when I realized that I'm comfortable sharing this part of my life. That, I think, was my beginning moment of acceptance, if you will. The post led me to get a ton of messages on social media, and some of them were from teachers. They asked me if I would like to share my story or come and talk to their class. And I'm like, I had not thought about that. That was not the intent of that post at all. But I was like, sure, why not? I put together a very crude PowerPoint. It covers sort of my life with growing up with Treacher-Collins syndrome. Then it just talks about being kind, not only to other people, but to ourselves. I think it's more about trying to maybe be what I didn't have as a kid growing up with a difference, trying to protect maybe those people who look a little different or act a little different. The kids who are struggling with anything, I just want them to just know that there's other people struggling, and there's other people out there that can be kind to them. As of last school year, I taught to over 30,000 kids, and I love it. Looking back, there's a whole lot to be thankful for, and I didn't realize that at the time, and I wish I had.
I met Michael when he was a medical student and I was faculty at IU. And then over the years, I saw what he was doing with his talks, and I thought, yeah, that's remarkable. And that really is courageous.
There are a lot of people who have been through a lot more than I had and have done a lot greater things than I had. And just to be thought of, and I appreciate Dr. Cacioppo for thinking of me. And who knows, someone I met 20 years ago would think of me.
He perfectly fits this. Even though I'm not his surgeon, I thought he is a patient of courage.
Be comfortable with who you are, no matter what you look like or how you act. Just be you. If that means being a little quirky, a little weird, a little different, that's okay. I think that makes the world a better place. The world would be awful boring if we were all the same.